guys, welcome to another video. Once again, I'm back visiting Ronald and we're gonna do another hack, another burger suggested by you, and we're gonna put it together, customize it, make it our own. I got a menu. I got a menu here of the burgers, basic burgers that are available here at McDonald's in Japan. Initially, I was thinking I was gonna do a sort of BLT, a spin on a BLT kind of burger, but I wasn't quite sure where I was getting the T from, the tomato. However, there is one burger that has a tomato, so they do carry tomatoes here. But when I went in, this burger, there was a sign that said, sorry, we're out of this burger here. So let's shelf that idea for now. What I did is I looked in the archive and I found a suggestion that was mentioned by one of my viewers, and we're going to put together something he liked to call the Hello Kitty burger. Though I'm not sure, should it be the McHello Kitty or should it be the Hello McKitty? I don't know. We're gonna put it together. And it's pretty simple. So it's something any of you could do at your McDonald's as well. You don't need a special, unique to Japan type burger to build it. So let's do it. So all you need is an apple pie, okay? An apple pie and a fillet of fish. So I know we recently built a fish and chips burger using the fillet of fish. This time we're going to do something a little different, yet a little bit the same by combining an apple pie with a fillet of fish. And why an apple pie, you ask? Well, I'm not a huge fan of Hello Kitty personally, but I do know a few things about her. And I guess one of the things is she's not actually a kitty at all, or a cat. I don't know. She's supposed to be a girl that looks like a kitty, I guess. I don't know. If someone out there knows more than me, let me know. But I do know she is meant to be 3 apples tall, which, is that the same as a Smurf? I'm not sure. 3 apples tall. No, 3 apples tall? 5 apples tall. Oh, 5 apples tall. She's 5 apples tall. Smurf is 3 apples tall. But she weighs the same as 3 apples, at least according to the internet. And her favorite food is her mother's apple pie. So the suggestion to make the Hello Kitty burger is to take a fillet of fish, I guess because cats like fish, even though she's supposed to not be a cat, I'm not sure. Take the fillet of fish and add her favorite apple pie to it. And that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing here. I don't know if I need to bring you in, but yeah, you know, the fillet of fish, we recently did a video on it, and a lot of you were saying how surprised you were that it was as small as it was. At least I was especially surprised, as well as the reputation for having only a half, yeah, it's like glued together, but a half slice of cheese on the bottom there. So, you know, fillet of fish, little square of fish, tartar sauce, and a piece of cheese on the bottom, and a steamed bun. And here in Japan we have apple pies. I guess a lot of you have baked apple pies, whereas here in Japan they're still frying them. Oh, okay, I guess I could open this way. Ooh, look at that. I think it's meant so that you can eat it without actually touching it. But yeah, we'll just take it off and we will chuck it on here. Now, there you go. Hello Kitty burger. Look at that thing. Okay, so there you go. That's all it is. That's the Hello Kitty burger. So simple. An apple pie thrown on a fillet of fish. See how this tastes. 400 yen for the fillet of fish, and then I think the apple pie was 120. So you can make this for 520, depending on how much it costs where you live. And again, it's before 5 p.m. That's why I'm just going with a single Otherwise, I could get a double like the endorsement I was talking about in my previous video. But let's just get into this thing. So here we go. Itadakimasu. Somehow it's incredibly messy. I think it's the goopy sort of apple. There it is. It's kind of coming out everywhere. I didn't really taste much tartar sauce. It's being dominated by this apple, that apple pie flavor with a bit of cinnamon and stuff like that in it. Oh yeah, I'm getting like a typical fillet of fish type flavor as well as the apple pie going on here. Is it improving in fillet of fish? Is it improving in apple pie? I mean, if for some reason you can't eat your fillet of fish and your apple pie separately, you put them together, they don't ruin each other. It'll just taste kind of like a fishy apple pie. I know that doesn't sound good, but it's fine. It's fine. My only concern is if you're putting them together because, you need a hand for something else, you're going to end up with, it's just messy. Like when you bite in, the apple pie kind of goes everywhere. So I don't know if it's solving that problem. I do appreciate the creativity that went into coming up with this concept though. Putting an apple pie on a fillet of fish and calling it the Hello Kitty. I appreciate that. Originally Hello Kitty, or at least the company Sanrio, they started by making, I think it was a silk company. They were making silk. And then they decided to branch into making sandals. And one of the company employees, or the owner, he started putting Snoopy characters on the sandals. And he noticed that sales went up with the character. So he hired some artists to create their own original character, which is where we get Hello Kitty from. There's no point paying royalties to the Peanuts company when you can just make your own character. So I think Hello Kitty is like 50 years old now, and I'm sure pretty much everyone watching this video knows who Hello Kitty, or at least has seen a picture of Hello Kitty before. I don't know if this is something that would go well on Ronald's menu or not, and also he'd have to start paying royalties back to Sanrio to use the character. So I don't know. Maybe in their Happy Meal they sometimes have, those kind of toys and things. So who knows? Maybe they do have some sort of deal. But I'm not sure we're going to see this on the menu. Let me know if you think this sounds good or not, or if you've ever tried it before. What did you think of it? Like I said, it's not bad. It's just very different. It's very different. So on that note, I'm going to finish this off. It's definitely edible. I'm going to finish this off. Head on my way. I just want to say thanks to you guys for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button and ring that dinner bell so you don't miss the next video. And we'll see you guys in the next one.